Hello! We're playing a little game called Hollow Knight today. You might have heard of it. You know, I never got around to playing it, so we're gonna be doing an 112% playthrough for the first time. Okay, but for real, we're just playing through 112% because I want to basically just do one final playthrough of this game. I mean, it's gonna be pretty fast. Like, I'm a speedrunner, I know what I'm doing. But we are basically just doing like a 112% kind of like speed walk, quick playthrough. And yeah, I'm not gonna have splits or a speedrun timer. We're just gonna do it one last time and reminisce about in preparation for Silksong. So that's what we're gonna do. For once, I'm not doing some crazy mod with like a billion things going on. We're not doing some crazy challenge. This is actually the first time that I am just playing the game. I mean, I guess I've done 112% speedruns, but those are with the intention of going super fast, and this is just with the intention of experiencing the game one last time. And still probably going fast, because I can't help myself. I mean, you know what? I'm not even going to do the speedrun strat to get Fury, I'm just going to circle around like normal. Collected a charm. So yeah, we can kind of talk about the game a bit today, more than usual. The charm system, it's kind of funny because I play a lot of other Metroidvanias and indie games, and the charm system has like invaded every other game. Like, it's rare that I play a new Metroidvania without a charm system similar to this game. It revolutionized the genre. And while it didn't like invent the system, it's very similar to like the badges in Paper Mario. It kind of just brought it into this genre, and it became such a staple now. It's kind of funny. I think that is really something where this game innovated. Now, not every game does it super well. I think there's always a lot of charms I don't use, even in this game. But it is a really cool system. So yeah, I haven't done 112 runs in a long time. I'm probably gonna mainly like follow the route that I remember, if I can remember a route at all. But we'll definitely be improvising a little bit. It's gonna be a bit of a scrout. You know what? We're gonna get the scrub early. Suboptimal routing, but that's not what today's about. But yeah, like, especially a game like this, where it's based a lot on, you know, exploring, figuring out the map. I know the map better than I know my house. That's not entirely true, but this is definitely the game that I know the map the most. Recall all the names of grums. I gotta be honest, at this point, I don't remember a whole lot of them, because that video was so long ago. You know, I remembered a bunch of them. I almost remembered all of them the day of, but it's been so long. Like, I only know, like, Pierogi, Limpy, Betty for some reason. I don't know why I remember Betty. Elon Musk. I prefer to forget about that one. But yeah, it's funny how much that video spread. Like, it was just supposed to be some stupid, silly thing I did. And then people, like, really latched on to the names. And there's even, like, a mod to, in Rando, have them be named. I think a lot of random things I did have reached beyond us, like the low TE. I've like seen people mention that in like other people's chats and stuff. And I think every time someone else does a randomizer video, people will bring me up, or just bring up like, hey, you should randomize the grass. You should randomize some other stupid thing I did. But yeah, huge shoutouts to like the modding community, the randomizer community. I imagine the wait for Silksong would have been a lot more rough without them, so they deserve a lot more attention than I do for just playing the randoms. And I'm sure they will move on to Silksong as well. So many amazing skins I've used over the past like 5 years. And those, I've shown it on stream before, but the Knight sprite sheet is huge. Like, it takes a lot of effort to make something like that. The bird is the original low TE route. Low TE was another thing that kind of became so much bigger than I thought it would. Mosquito Pogo. But yeah, if y'all didn't know, I started my Twitch channel with Hollow Knight, so it was the first thing I ever streamed, and I was streaming any percent speedruns. And that's what I did for like the first few months of me streaming, was just any percent speedruns. I started with Hollow Knight, and I'm still doing Hollow Knight to this day, and it's finally Silksong time. But the any percent days were where it began. And then I slowly did like more categories, and eventually I did like a randomizer one time, and I barely knew the game at all outside of the any% route. Like, I had forgotten so many things. It was kind of like funny. Like, I didn't know like rooms you would normally go to. I was getting like lost in waterways and deepness like crazy. I mean, I still do kind of to this day, but yeah. And I think even in one of my older rando videos, I say I'm not a rando player, so I might not do super well. And then slowly, like, it just became such a thing where the videos would do really well, and it would be like, okay, I guess we'll do another rando video. And then like some new setting would come out, and it eventually got to the point where I'm just like, I just know the map so well because of all these randos. And I became a rando player, basically. I'm not some like crazy fast competitive rando player where I can know the optimal checks of what to do and stuff, but... Oh, nice Mantis Pokemon. But in terms of learning the map, I definitely know the map so much better now. Anyways, we're gonna fight these guys. Kika! One last Kika for the road. I don't think you fight this boss at this point in the speedrun, but maybe you do. But this is the Sprout, so we're doing it now. Money! I'm like surprised sometimes that the things I'm hitting are normal things. Like, what do you mean I got actually money from that? Rando has fried my brain. I'm also like not used to having claw right now. Oh, I have to manually sell everything. You forget sometimes that like mods help with certain things, like selling. In the base game you actually have to do this every time. I'm so inconvenienced. That took like 30 seconds. It's funny, like I think Silksong, when was Silksong first announced? Was it 2019? I think back then I just had some speedruns uploaded that were unedited. But the entire time my channel has been a thing, we've been waiting for Silksong. So it's basically spanned the entirety of my channel existing, was waiting for this game. But yeah, my the first video on my channel that blew up was badly translated Hollow Knight. And someone pointed this out in the comments, but I released that video on September 4, 2020. So this was as foretold by by that video. It's been exactly 5 years since my channel blew up. So I was the key all along to Silksong releasing, clearly. The Zope video also blew up quite a bit, more than I expected. The playing as Zote. That was just some random idea I had. But it blew up so much more than I thought. And the same with hitboxes. Hollow Knight was just the hitboxes. Sometimes I just made a random video that I didn't think would particularly do super well, and it just like did well. And it's kind of fun when that happens. Also, I'm trying to Pogax because it's fun, but I can't get it. We also have to account for missing Pogax 30 times, which is also why this isn't, I'm not worried about speedrun time. What? Come on! It's easier when you just do like this, the setup. What?! Okay, get me up, dude. Nobody saw any of that. It was edited out of the video, clearly. So now's a good time to say, we're gonna be doing Silksong speedruns, and I'm gonna get world record. Because I'm just that skilled of a gamer. After I play through the game 100%, obviously. My plan is to 100% Silksong, just at my own pace. Which we all know is, I'm still gonna be probably trying to do skips, because I just do that in every playthrough I do. But yeah, we're just gonna play through all the game, full complete it probably, and then, unless there's something that's like super annoying, I don't know, maybe I'll save something. Path of Pain 2. Yeah, I'm sure Silksong will have some kind of Path of Pain, hopefully. I remember when Path of Pain was like discovered. Like they didn't mention it in the patch, right? People found it, and I remember just seeing a post about it. I mean, like, oh shit, there's like a secret platforming thing, and I went and like did it, and it like took me like, I don't know, an hour or two. But I did get it done like right after I saw that post. But I remember the last room got me for a while. Just that last pogo where you have to like dash under the saw blade and like wait for it to show up. I remember being really annoyed at that. Now I can do it like, I just know how to do that now. See, you can actually go through here because it's not rando and there's not elevator pass. And I almost thought like I couldn't go this way, but you totally can. And I just felt like I was gonna drown there as well. Rando brain rot really is a thing. It's real. Hold down to look down! Also one of my greatest moments, the scurry look down. The oldest meme on my channel, / actual useful tech. Chat, I actually didn't name that. Fireborn named it. Along with visuals and bye-bye, I discovered that was a thing. When Fire put it in the any % guide, he just called it Scurry Look Down. So shout out to Fire. Visuals look up. Oh yeah, you can look up and it's the same thing. I'd always get annoyed when people looked up, because I'm like, don't look up. That's not the tech, even though it still works. I think something that makes this game stand above a lot of other games as well is there's so much actually silly characters and bosses and stuff that are super memorable. I don't know, they just add like personality. There's so much personality to so much of this game that is hard to like compare with. Oh, chat, we're passing a landmark here. The Quantum Grass. Grass percent was another silly meme thing that became real. Because that was originally me and like other any % runners just joking about grass percent. Because during the start of the game, you know, where you're just kind of like walking around and you end up playing it a lot, we would just be like trying to hit all the grass, like in Crossroads. And we'd be like, oh, it's grass percent. And then we'd start joking about like an actual grass percent where you cut all the grass in the game. And we're like, yeah, no one's ever gonna actually cut all the grass though. And then, yeah, it finally became real because we actually got the grass mod from Bismuth and John CS. And then I did it in the name of content. Shio! What a nice painting. It's not even something weird this time. It's the painting we all know and love. Shoutouts to this Georock, by the way. This Georock is the origin of many memes. Mostly just suffering, though. Hey, Hunter. Burababis. That is another thing that this game does well, is very iconic voice lines. The amount of random things you can just quote from this game, even though it's just like nonsense dialogue. Papanada. Bleop. Ronjo Stenger. Valmy Audred. So much iconic voice lines. Anyways, famous character chat. Mossy became an icon of the channel. Went over our hearts. I thought Mossy was cute. I find Mossy cute, and I just added an emote at some point, and then like the pet meme started, because I just was trying to think of something to say. And now, yeah, Mossy's like the mascot of my bots channel, and is a friend to us all. I love the grubs. I mean, yeah, there was this whole thing with any % speedrunners. There was the one grub in Beastin. There was this whole thing about like, if you get the world record, you have to save the grub. But then certain runners started not saving the grub purposely, like Fireborn, and it became this battle of grub versus non-grub enjoyers. I, of course, whenever I did runs, I saved the grub, so I was on Team Grub. Alright chat, it's time to ascend with Gorb, the most iconic character in the game. Look at him ascend. Ooh! Alright chat, Wiggles. There we go. We did it in 2 Wiggles. Chat, I remember this. I had to look up this, how to get a this streak. Was anyone else the same way? This is like one of the last percents I got, and I had to look it up. I feel like you can definitely figure it out, but it's like, it's the most obscure thing in the game. Because most things you just kind of find. Like, you don't expect to have to do something like that. But it's kind of cool. I just feel like I probably would have been more likely to find it if there was other stuff like that, and I would have been like, oh, like actually thinking that maybe there was something there you could do. Hello everyone, welcome to the final 112% run. We're going to be getting 112%. As you can see, I'm at 5 masks. Don't look at the geo count. Don't look at the fact that I have like every ability right now, every movement ability. So yeah, this is going to be a great, totally legit 112% run. So chat, if you didn't know, you can dream nail the grubs, and the real grubs will say home, and the fake grubs will say kill! New information. Nobody knew about that one. Top 10 facts you didn't know about Hollow Knight. Did you know? Did you know you can hit Crystal Guardian while he's asleep? No, I think this has been patched out, right? Yeah. That was a weird... I think the most recent patch removed the ability to hit this guy with spells while he's asleep. Like, for the longest time, you could just hit him with spells and he wouldn't wake up. And then one of the, like, very later patches, they finally changed it. Yeah, Wayward Compass. I don't even have any maps. Wayward Compass has the greatest fall off on the better you get at the game. Because at this point, I don't even look at the map. Therefore, there's no reason to ever use Wayward Compass. Helmadelka. Alright, mashing time, chat, let's go! Yeah, I feel like QOL ruins the magic of the game, you know, you don't get to do this for 10 minutes straight. This is the real gameplay. This is why I play Hollow Knight. Let's go! Okay. My fingers are actually tired from hitting the button so much. Umu into Queen's Gardens, any percent route. But first, for the fans. Compass moment. I'll buy one map. Acquired a map! Let's go. Now we're safe. Umu 1 cycle tutorial. I unfortunately don't have Abyss Streak. Oh wait, I do! 1 cycle tutorial incoming. Let's go. Welcome to my Umu 1 cycle tutorial, one last time. We're gonna lure Umu up to the top. Make sure it stays pretty high up here. It's gonna do 1 extra attack, you can tell by the way it's moving there. And now we're just gonna try and get up in the corner here, as high as possible. And spam that shriek. Nailed it, almost failed because they got pushed so far left, but we're good. That one's for the fans. Alright, that's the 3 Dreamers. Obviously we're not gonna just end with the normal boss fight though. We gotta do Pantheon 5 ending. Oh my god, chat, QGA! I unfortunately have Ismas. So much less cool. Fun fact about those needle enemies, on one of the patches, I believe it was 1221, they accidentally removed the collision on those, or it's on like the wrong layer, and they just don't hurt you. And that became the main speedrunning patch. So the main speedrunning patch on like for old categories, those things just don't hit you at all. And for the longest time, it was always so jarring playing on newer patches for me. Because I'd be like, what, those actually, I have to dodge those? I am now used to it because of Rando, but yeah, that was the whole thing. I still fight a lot of these bosses. There's like faster ways to fight them with like, I don't know, using Abyss Shriek and dive a bit more, but I just like using Fireball. It's always been like my favorite spell to just, it just feels good to use. There's so much less lag and stuff. And I think I just kind of learned that combat style the most, because that was the true ending style, is just Shade Soul. It's always been the most fun way to fight bosses in my opinion. Nosk is definitely a really cool part of this game, just the creepiest part. Finding this for the first time is always cool. And I love how, like, you see Nosk further up as well, which really adds to it. Because you could easily just miss that Nosk is up there. And it's like, oh what? Another vessel. How do I feel about Deep Nest as an area? Sucks. Get me out of here. They did a good job of making it suck, and making me want to get out of here. Oh, you know what? Fountain time. Might as well. We're here. Drop all Geo into the fountain. So that was a lie. I think Team Cherry should have just made it so that it is all your money, so you have to purposely route out that you only have 3k. But I guess they're not as evil as I would be. The bees! Another staple of my channel. It's kind of funny, we actually had bee emotes on the channel before the bee grind even became a thing. Just because I find the bees cute. So it's funny that I would later end up slaughtering the bees for 50 hours. After making the bee emotes. Also, for once, I don't have to do the skip here, I can just go up. With wings. You guys are actually messing with me. They messed with me, dude. Okay, screw you guys. Big B! Big B is also a favorite character. We love Big B. Even though Big B has killed me many times. But it's fine. Markoth. Markoth is probably the coolest Stream Warrior, but he's also a prick and everyone hates him, and for good reason. For me, it's mostly because of the Radiant fight. The normal fight isn't too bad, but the Radiant fight just sucks. Do the Blee Up. Do the Blee Up. I'm not gonna hit you until you do the Blee Up. I'll wait here all day. Blee Up! Okay, we're good. Oh, we did! We got 2! I've been blessed. Did I miss the butt? We gotta do this one last time. It's the best part of the game. Collector's another very iconic boss. Like, they gave this thing so much personality despite it just being this, like, stick figure guy. Like, why is this guy just, like, insane and, like, cackling all the time? Alright, Kahlo time, let's go. It's actually been a while since I did this. I think there was some rando where I had to do it recently. But I don't think I had to do Hollow 3. Marissa is a percent. No, I know that's not true. Team Cherry told you so? Oh, okay, it must be true then. I trust you, chat member. Alright, chat, hardest boss in the game. Wait, my controller disconnected. I can't play the game. Oh no, chat, I gotta reconnect. I'm gonna get killed while I'm trying to reconnect my controller. Okay, we're back. Damn, I can't believe I didn't die to the hardest boss without my controller and the plugged in. I wonder if Silksong's gonna have a Hollow-like area. I would imagine so. Chat, weren't these parts really hard when you first play this game? Like where you're on the wall, there's no floor. I remember those being really difficult. But at this point it's just like second nature to me that I don't even like think about it. But I remember it being really tricky to like stay on the wall and still attack enemies. It's strange that like that's become so second nature to me that I don't even like think that part's hard anymore. It's just how it is after like, you know, almost 3,000 hours of gameplay. Alright. No, these are the true worst enemies in the game. It's the armored frogs. I think these guys are worse than Primal Aspids. Oh no. The scariest part! There's no escape! Got him. I think this part was probably the one I remember being the hardest. The Hollow 3 floorless part. And then they immediately put a bunch of frogs on you. This is, I think, the most evil part of the whole game. After that section, they do this to you. The parry. I do wish parries had more of a use in this game, because it feels so stylish to get them, but there's not really much of a reason to do them. Why is it still chasing me? Oh, because you're up there. I'm getting camped out, man. Alright, here we go. The technique. Ow. Ah, man. I'm too far right. Like, they're spawning where I'm trying to drop it on their head. We're gonna do Flower Quest. Well, luckily I am a master of Flower Quest, and I never fail it anymore. We don't talk about the Flower Quest rando, by the way. I definitely never failed it during that. Oh wait, hold on, Quirrell moment. Important moment we gotta do. Well, goodbye Quirrell, it's been a good time. This might be the last time I sit with you, I don't know. I mean, I could always come back, but it's been good, right? Epic Umu battles together. A lot of conversations over the years. But I guess it's time to move on. I'll miss you. A lot of Kassa! We'll just ruin the moment with that. Tiso's here too. We're fine. Chat, this isn't stressful at all, we're just chilling. Did I ever get this grub? Ah! Okay, there was a little bit of stress, but we're fine now. Okay, don't get mossy-flied or thorned at the very end. Oh my god, dude. Why would you double jump like that? That thorn right there that sticks down, it was the end of many Flower Quest attempts. Alright, first try, let's go, easy. Here now. I must step outside a moment. I love this walk sound effect. My work in this lifetime comes to an end. My only remaining desire is to see and feel the nail strike true. I beg you, cut me down as my final moment in life. I want to taste the blade's exquisite edge. Haven't I earned it? No, you've earned to get killed by C-dash collision hitbox. Just kidding, it doesn't happen. Go be gay. But let's see if I got all the grubs yet. Alright, is this all grubs? No, there's one there! It was this one, it was the one right next to it. It was right here. There we go, all grubs. The funniest area incoming? Path of Pain. Okay, we'll do Path of Pain. It won't take me that. It'll take me like 2 minutes. Wait, isn't that like a world record? It'll take me like 5 minutes. I feel like you can't do White Palace without Path of Pain. Unless of course you're doing a speedrun where you don't have to do Path of Pain. White Palace has always been an area that I've enjoyed a lot. It was a big reason why I liked doing true ending speedruns, and why I focused so much on that category for a while, is because I really enjoyed doing the speedrunning this area. It's like so much fun, and it's a shame it's the only like actual difficult platforming section in the game, but it's also just really cool. I love the vibes, everything. Anyways, we're gonna do a slug shortcut here. Shit! The coolest skip in the game. Slug! Slug under the saw. Shout outs to Blue for that one. But yeah, and then we also had low TE. Wingless White Palace is another really fun challenge. It's fun to run. Just a great area, and lots of really cool strats that were found for this over the years. And also, it's very funny, haha. We're doing Path of Pain as well, why not? We might as well. It's not like it's difficult or anything, like, we'll do a quick run through. That's like the one jump I'm worried about in the first part, is that dashing through the thorns there. Well, so far it's hitless. But I'm not resetting if I get hit, okay? That's not the point here. That fireball, actually, I feel like it makes it easier there. Fireball stall for style. I'm actually surprised I'm doing so well, because I haven't done this in so long. It's all the practice from the, oh my gosh. From the actual, like, difficult versions I was doing in Architect mod. Damn, we're doing it! We're actually doing it! Oh shit. We made it a final room. King's Mills don't count. King's Mills don't count. Frickin' gaming, dude! Let's go! No! I said they don't count. I said they don't count. I said they don't count. Listen, I'm just surprised I did the whole platforming part hitless when I haven't done that in a while, so... Okay, here's the moment of truth. Well, not quite yet, but... Also, throne moment. I am the king of Hollow Knight. 5 bugs at Freddy's. Okay, well the moment of truth is once we get in to Black Egg. I'm gonna grab this real quick because I know this is the last charm I'm missing. So this is the last charm apart from Fluke Nest. Oh, I need to do Birthplace too, frick. Wait, this is not rando! It's not rando, you have to get more blue. Okay, that's enough. Rando has definitely messed with some of my memories of this game. But it's fine, because we got there in the end. The mirror. No cost too great. I mean, $20 isn't that much of a cost, so I think we'll be fine. No mind to think because of rando brain rot. No will to break because of, I already spent all my will grinding bees for 50 hours. No voice to cry suffering because my voice is tired from all the streams. Born of God and Void. Speedrunning is the God part, God gamer, and Void is the non-binary part. I don't know. No Silk to Song! But there is Silk to Song! Silk Song is out now! And you can watch me play it on Twitch at twitch.tv/scurryplease. We'll be streaming the Silk Song playthrough. Okay, we still gotta finish this run though. Flukemarm, Godhome. I have a key, right? Okay, I have 2 keys. Oh, well that's perfect that I have 2 keys actually. We can make a stop along the way. Come on, Grimchilds. We're gonna see the concert before we go. Well, it's been nice listening to your song all this time, Marissa. Sorry for killing you probably like over 50% of the time I enter this room. I'd like to blame chat for that, but it probably was mostly my fault. So, I apologize. But not enough to not do this again! Okay, whatever. It's fine. Good end. Alright chat, the true final boss! Flukemarm! Too alluring to defeat earlier in the run. Chat, Gorv is confirmed for Silksong because the trailer talks about ascending, and so does the description. I think Gorv's like the final boss. That's my theory. Shaw! Wow, lots of Shaws today, huh? I guess we're excited. We're all excited about Silksong. Releasing today. Hitless Pure Vessel. Yeah, that means the easiest fight here. This is my favorite boss fight, by the way. A lot of people ask that. What's your favorite boss? It's this guy. It just flows so well. It's so fun. There's like riskier strats you can go for. You can like stand closer during that. You can dive through this. Oh my god. I should have 112% now. We do. We got 112%. But we can't end it. We can't just go do the normal Radiance ending. One last Pantheon 5 run. Unless I can't make this jump, because, you know, I heard someone refunded the game when they couldn't make this jump here. Okay, we're fine. This was also another really cool fight when it was discovered. It's like, oh shit, all three at once? And it actually works really well. You'd think it would just be, like, unfair at that point, but they designed it well. Wait, is Zoe gonna be skipped? I forget if you have to fight Zote to have Zote in here. I think you do, right? Oh, we don't even have Zote! You know what? I don't care. That's the ideal outcome. Easy, okay. You know, just for fun, we should do Radiance hitless, right? No! I missed. Whatever. There we go, chat. One last 112% playthrough to send off Hollow Knight. I hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, it's been a great time, you know, like, I do, you know, I've been playing less Hollow Knight as the years go on because it's just nice to play other stuff. I don't really want to be stuck with the same game all the time, but this really is a special game, and I still feel that way. It's a really beautiful game. I am really thankful to Team Cherry for making this, and yeah, I guess it's changed my life, actually. Like, you know, some people talk about, like, a game or, like, a media that has changed your life, and I mean, this has, like, literally done that for me, so even if I ever feel like, you know, I don't want to speedrun again because it's, you know, I've done it so many times, I've played this game so many times, it's like, it's always going to be really special to me, so yeah, I hope you've enjoyed all the Hollow Knight content over the years. And looking forward to doing Silksong content, obviously. It's time to move on.